Hey everybody, how's it going today? I've got something special for you. I've got a new combinator that I just created for you. It took about 16, 18 hours to create, but I sat down and built this puppy from the ground up. I was listening to a new instrument that I had not heard of called a tabla on the internet the other day. I bumped into it and I looked it up on Wikipedia. There's someone there who is doing. When you see it on Wikipedia, you'll see him playing it and you'll say, "Wow, this guy really likes playing the tabla." He sure does. He definitely knows he's good at it. If you look at his face, the smirk just tells it all. But it's an Indian. It's an instrument that comes from India, and it's played as a percussive type instrument, sort of like just a drum, but it's also got some tone generation capabilities, so it can actually play tonal type sounds. So what I've done is I built this instrument as a combinator and covered both aspects of it here. The first aspect is the drum type aspect. In general, it has 4 different type of sounds. Now you'll notice there are 2 keys. What I did was I doubled the sample keys for the simple reason of I wanted there to be the ability to play trills, because it's played that way a lot in Indian music. So in order to counter the return key problem, where the key doesn't come up quick enough to press a second time to get that type of sound of one note, I split that into 2 keys, doubling each of the 4 types of drums. So C and C sharp, D and D sharp, E and F, and then F sharp and G. Each of those has the same sample on the next key. So C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, and G. That was the way I came up with to make that work. You can see on the mixer here, on the tabla, that each channel has a mixer, slider. You can get in here and tweak these drums to your heart's content. There's panning at the bottom. The keys side is, I believe it's about maybe an octave and a half that they can play worth of notes on the tonal side of the drum in India. So what I did was I actually built this with 2 octaves. It should be played monophonically, really, because there's no way you'd be able to get polyphony out of a drum. This is right now set. You could play it any way you want, I suppose, but it's 2 octaves. It starts at C4 and goes through C6, well, B5 really. And C3, the first octave, is the drums. I've also included a couple effects. We've got some basic reverb up here. And we've got your typical quarter note. Give you an idea there. We've got a bypass up here. Turn this off here. You can adjust the amount on both of the effects right there. Put these back to default right there. For the keys, you have the ability to apply some filter, a little cutoff filter, which basically changes the airiness of the sound. Each of the individual drums, this does not affect the tonal side, by the way, though each of the individual drums can have their cutoff and resonance adjusted. Also pitch. Yeah, you could do some stuff here you could never do with a real tabla. Also, we've got treble and bass on every channel. Just turn that on if you want that affected to affect the sound. And that is pretty much the instrument. There's also bypass effects up here, so if you want to turn them all off. It turns off the EQ and reverb. Got pitch bend and modulation right here. And that's basically the whole instrument. I hope you'll find this useful, and I hope you'll enjoy using it for your projects. If you have any questions about the Tabla, feel free to hit me up in the comments. If you like the video and if you like the instrument, please like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. I will see you all in the next one. Enjoy the new Tabla. I hope you do something great with it. If you do, hit me up in the comments and let me know what you did. I'd love to check out your work. Have a great day. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye for now.